Greetings YouTube, it's JC, Bad Edit Pro, with another video about audio. We have a very unusual piece of equipment to talk about today. This is a cassette deck made by General Electric, and it is the only General Electric hi-fi component I have ever seen, ever. When you think about General Electric, you usually think of things like, table radios and small television sets, boom boxes, that sort of thing. I never knew that they ever made any hi-fi components. The serial number on this bad boy is ICSD5200E. If anybody knows anything about this machine, feel free to comment and let me know what you know. Now, when I bought this on eBay, I was looking at it online, I had no way to tell whether it was cheaply constructed or well constructed, whether the case was made out of metal or plastic. You never know what you're going to get, especially when you have an oddball machine like this. Well, I'm very happy to say that the construction, except for the back panel on this machine, is all metal. So without further ado, let me play you a little bit of audio from this machine, and then I'll tell you more about it. Here we go. This is something I just recorded a few moments ago. The audio on this particular machine is absolutely superb. It is, like I said, all metal construction, very simple, very straightforward, and to look at it, you may think, well, that is just about the most plain Jane looking cassette deck I've ever seen in my life. Well, the truth of the matter is, it has all the features you could possibly want on it. Check this out. We'll start over here. These controls look like just standard push buttons. They're not. They're just keys that trigger solenoids. So this thing is actually solenoid driven. And it's got a manual pause on it, but these buttons are all solenoid driven, so if I hit play here, you hear it? It kicks itself in there. It's got cue, hold on, cue and review. The keypad is actually laid out very strange. I haven't seen many tape decks that have this particular order of keys. Here is eject, and this is record, which is one-touch record, by the way. You don't have to hit play. Here's your play, stop. There is rewind. There's fast forward, and there's pause. So moving on from there, we have a tape counter, and then this is your tape selector: normal, chrome, metal. You have an input slider control that it controls your input level, and then there's a balance control here. This is Dolby noise reduction. You push this button, you get Dolby B. You push that as well, and you get Dolby C. So this thing has Dolby B and Dolby C noise reduction built in. And this is your input select, because over here you've got two microphone inputs, and then you have a headphone input. And that's the controls on the front of the machine. It's jam-packed with features, yet extraordinarily simple, which is one of the reasons that when I was looking at it on eBay, the pictures, I couldn't tell whether this was a cheap piece of junk or whether it was a good machine, and it's turned out to be a really good machine. So let's demo the record side real quick. Go ahead and do a rewind. Oop, see? I'm used to stop being over there on my Optimus machine. Okay, pause, put it in record. We're now in record mode. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Get some input audio here. Okay, that looks good. And start it rolling. Nice big cassette window here. Okay, that should be good enough. Come down here and hit the play button. so that's about enough. Hopefully that won't trigger somebody's, trigger somebody to flag my video. I'm not trying to violate anybody's copyright. I'm just trying to demonstrate the machine. So let's check out the playback. And I think that, yeah, I got Dolby B on here, so here. Looks like the left channel's down just a bit, but I wouldn't blame that on the machine. That's probably the tape. This is a TDKD tape, and I've not had the best results from this. So I can tell you that the sound coming out of it is very cool. So let's see, how much time have I eaten up? Maybe we have a moment we can take a look at the inside of the machine. I got in it. The only thing that I have done to this machine since I got it, took it out of the box a little while ago, is to adjust the speed. It was running a little fast, but I did want to show you the insides. And you can see there's really not much in that box. There's your circuit board and your inputs and outputs there. There's your record play switch. Nice, great big motor and big flywheel in there. And a minimum of belts, and they seem to be in good shape. The fellow that sold it to me said he checked the belts, and don't know whether he replaced any, but no problems. This is something I wanted to point out. You see this little thing right here? There's a hole on the back, and it says service only above it, and you need a really long screwdriver, but it goes to the back of the motor here, and so you can adjust the speed without taking the top off the machine. Well, I had to take the top off the machine because I don't have a screwdriver that's long enough. So I got the speed pretty much dead on. Very cool machine, and just one of those oh wow kind of finds. A GE tape deck, serial number once again ICSD5200E. ICSD5200E. And it's the only GE component type tape deck I've ever seen. So I was really anxious to get this up here and let you guys get a look at it. Very cool machine, and it sounds great. Now I haven't even done anything like clean it or demagnetize it yet. The only thing I've done is adjust the speed. So after I do that, I'm sure that it'll be even better than it is now. JC Bad Edit Pro waving bye-bye. Thanks for watching the vid. We'll do some more real soon here, as soon as we get more toys. Thanks a lot.